Okay, boys, if you're going for the far and away Season 4 challenge, which is using a sniper rifle, kill an enemy more than 250 meters away, this is what I recommend doing. Okay, so go to your class setup. I recommend rocking the ZRG Sniper simply because it has really high bullet velocity. So here it is, 923 meters per second. That's pretty fast out of all the sniper rifles. Yes, you can make it a little bit more, but I recommend going with these attachments. So you're going to want to go with the infantry stabilizer because it gives you the most idle sway control. The thing is, when you're aimed in at 250 meters, like, I don't think you realize how far away it is. Like, you will have to put on the Ultra Zoom Custom, which goes between 2 times and 20 times magnification. To hit someone 250 meters away, like, you definitely got to be most of the way zoomed in on this. Like, probably like 10 to 15x. And, like, when you're zoomed in that far on the scope, the idle sway is crazy. So I recommend rocking Infantry Stabilizer for the 54% idle sway. Barrel, I just ran extended for the 10% bullet velocity. Under barrel, this is actually pretty key. You wouldn't think that you want the vertical recoil control, but when you're zoomed in 15 times with that scope and you fire a bullet, your recoil goes just into the clouds. Like, you have no idea where you're aiming anymore. And I think the best game mode to do this is definitely Fire Team. At the time of recording this, they have the Fire Team SatLink game mode out. So I was playing that, and in Fire Team, people have armor, so you're going to have to hit them twice, most likely. You're probably going to have to hit a nice shot, down them, and then shoot them and while they're down and get the kill. And so reducing the vertical recoil makes it so you can actually keep track of the target that you're shooting at while you're zoomed in so much with the scope. And you can also kind of see the bullet drop a little bit, because there will be bullet drop when you're shooting that far away. And then magazine, I put on the 6-round fast mag. I don't care about the ADS time, because once I'm ADS'd, I'm pretty much staying ADS'd. Like, I'm looking for people, I'm tracking people, waiting for them to stay still. So I wanted to have 6 rounds because it's hard to hit people at 250 meters away. So, you know, you're going to be shooting a couple shots. This sniper has 3 rounds in the mag by default, which you're going to require at least 2 of them to kill someone, most likely. So I went with the 6 round. And those were the attachments that I rocked on this sniper. And then, yeah, like I said, I went into the Fire Team SatLink. You know, if you're trying to get this challenge at a later date and they have a different Fire Team playlist, just do that. It doesn't matter what the game mode is. You just want the really big Fire Team maps. And on some of these maps, to get the 250 meters, like, you are going to have to be shooting across, like, about half of the map. And you think about how big the Fire Team maps are, 250 meters is definitely like a third to halfway across those maps. Okay, so here we are on Ruka. One spot that you can try and go to is this tower right here. Once you land on top of it, you get, like, a pretty decent overview of the map, I think. And you can see, like, this map is hard to see through all the trees, but once you're up here, you can kind of see different spots from far away. And yeah, 250 meters is pretty fucking far from here. Like, B,
from 345.
what is that?
Link C connection established.
Almost 250. Okay, here we are in game on Alpine, and this is the map that I actually completed the challenge on. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording when I actually hit the shot. But I'll show you some of the spots that I went to. One of the first spots I used was on top of this ski pole right there that I just missed. Once you get on top of there, you can kind of see down to D. I mean, you don't have to be up there too. Like, you can see down there from these hills, and you can kind of see people that are around the objective down there. And see, that's over 320 meters away. So that's one of the spots. I was shooting people down there. Another spot, the spot that I actually hit the shot that gave me the challenge, was on top of these rocks right here. And I was able to see down to C, which is like over 400 meters away, so that's plenty distance. And the shot that I actually landed on someone, see, like, you can see people there. The shot that I actually landed was on someone that was around this road, right down there. So, like I said, you can use your ping to kind of see how far away something is. Also, this was kind of a pain for me because all of my graphics are on the lowest possible setting because my GPU just can't handle this game, and it's summer 2021 and I can't get a new GPU. So that made it harder because these graphics are really shitty and like you can barely read that text of how far away it is. But you guys can ping and see how far away something is. So the shot that I actually hit was from here. You can do it from various places. Alpine, just like some of the other maps, is kind of a pain because there's trees everywhere. And like you have a hard time seeing through the trees. Like I can't see anything over at some of the objectives. So I recommend on Alpine, try and play, you know, at the higher elevations and just move around, try and find a spot. In my opinion, on this map, the best spot is looking down at D. I think that's the best spot because you'll see people running around here or on that ledge aiming down at C. So in summary, use a sniper like the ZRG that has a high bullet velocity. Throw on the Ultra Zoom custom scope so you can zoom in all the way up to 20 times zoom if you need to see people at that distance. Put on a muzzle that reduces the idle sway because when you're zoomed in that far, you're going to need it. Throw on one of the bipod attachments to reduce the recoil so you can see what you're shooting at while you're zoomed in all the way. And if you need to, throw on a magazine so you have enough ammo to secure 2 shots on someone in fire team to break their armor and down them and then hit the final shot on them while they're down. And yeah, this challenge is a massive pain, so best of luck to you guys.